Thoughts born from thought source, decapitating beats from the same mind cutting. Shit is nothing, marijuana intakes outtook like school lessons in the summer. Around here we hit the beach, enjoy the weather for Christmas. Don't get it, fools think they gotta figure why they planning. I be on they step 60, my third eye collective. My mind so connected, so when it come to the worst, I'm cool, I ain't sweating. I just hope you get the message, I ain't making this mixtape for nothing. This is not Krock, it's K-Rock. The discussion, distinction, bigger difference in the air that I'm breathing, and a little more around in my reason. 'Tis the season of all open minds, it be the moment, it's the time to rise. Go outside, soak up the light, blood moons out tonight.
Chicago, what's good? I'm Swisher Pearl. This is In the Basement, brought to you by my brothers from Culture Media. And today I have with me Krock The Indigo. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good, man. Feeling real good tonight.
It's good to have you down here, brother.
Thanks.
All right, now let's talk about the name, Krock The Indigo. Like, is there an origin story behind that? Is that like your favorite color or something? Or?
No, really, the K-Rock comes from my first names, Khalil and Rochester.
Okay.
And the indigo comes from what I want people to know, or where I want people to know I'm coming from, you know? I want people to feel like that, yeah, they hear indigo and think, oh, what is this guy that they've read up on it, but they don't know exactly what it is, so let me see how this guy's doing, you know? It's an interesting topic to click on.
The indigo?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that is at all.
Yeah, well, it's, it's hard to explain, really, but I use it as a pseudonym for money, basically.
Oh, yeah. That's not, see, now that's interesting. Now I gotta do some more research. I gotta look up on that. Yeah, so, where are you from originally?
I'm from Waukegan.
Okay.
Born in Victory. And I mean, I grew up in Chicago for about 4 years. Chicago, Indianapolis, and Waukegan. And then we moved to Florida, then moved somewhere else, and then moved somewhere else, and then ended up here again.
Wow, so you've been spread out, man.
Yeah.
Traveling a lot. That's cool. So would you say that that plays into your style of music? You know what I'm saying? Being in all these different places and living all over the place and experiencing so many different cultures.
Yeah, you know, my music wraps up everything I do, everything I think, everything I feel, you know? But it really mainly ties into the way I speak. Because niggas would be like, oh, you talk white. I'm like, well, I don't want to be a dick, but nigga, you probably stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I talk white, you probably stupid. So, but yeah, it ties more into the way I speak, you know?
Right, that's right. Okay. So now listening to your music, it's apparent that, you know, you kind of in a good energy and spirits like that. Like I was listening to one of your songs, Heightened Conscious. That shit was dope, bro.
Thank you.
How does that affect your artistry? Like, is it like you have to be in a certain mood to write, or is it that the music actually puts you in the mood?
Yeah, that's a good question because recently, or when I first started really, you know, flowing the way I do, it was because of the beats. I would go off the beat, and that's why we need a high beat per minute beat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But recently, it's just, I just rap what I feel. I rap what I do. I rap what I know, you know? So it just comes out the way it does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So now, when we first got wind of you, it was on the Indie Gang, the Gang mixtape. Heightened Conscious was on that mixtape, right?
Yeah.
So, can you tell us about that? Like, how did it come about?
My cousin, guy Chris, part of the Indie Gang team, he just told me, look, cuz we need some tracks to put on your instrumental, or our instrumental, and we're gonna take the ones off your instrumental. So they picked those three. It was Heightened Consciousness, The Impossible, and Free Soul, I believe. And he threw them up there, and I was just like, okay, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, let's do this.
Would you happen to have a favorite song out of the whole project?
I mean, I don't want to be a dick, but I listen to the whole thing, but I don't really wrap my mind around other people's music, because if I do that, I can't get my own music.
Exactly.
You know, yeah.
I'm that way. I mean, I really don't stay up on pop culture, what's popular in the streets. I mean, the only reason that I'm so hip to the Chicago music scene is because I had the opportunity to do this show. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as an artist myself, I try not to listen to other people because you end up sounding like niggas when you listen to them. So
exactly. And it's not even on purpose. It's more natural. It's like you hear something and you keep saying it.
So, are there any local Chicago artists that you listen to or follow? You know, just or that you might catch wind of? Because clearly you just said you try not to wrap yourself up in niggas' music, but anybody that done caught your attention so far?
I mean, locally,
yeah,
it would be just the Indie Gang, the people that rap out there. But industry-wise, I remember I used to fuck with OTF Nunu. Remember him?
Yeah,
OTF Nunu. I was on what was the other one? OTF Nunu and Oh, I can't remember the other one now. I can't, my bad. I just can't remember. It was Snapping Boy. But yeah, I fuck with that music, that drill type music, because if niggas out there actually doing it, and you ain't fucking out there just rapping in somebody's video, that's why you get shot in the video. But if you ain't just rapping some bullshit, then I respect that.
True. So what is it like, you know, being a lyricist in a city that's pretty much dominated by the drill and trap music?
I mean, like I said, I don't think I said it, but I flew in just now.
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, I flew in from Florida just now at I think yesterday.
Okay.
But as a lyricist, I feel like it's not a challenge. I thought it would be a challenge. I thought people would be like, "Oh, K-Rock, spit some shit." You know what I'm saying? Spit that shit. And I'm just like, I'll be like, "What's that shit?" So I'll be like, "Show me." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want you to show me what you can do before I show you my full potential. But as a professional person, I want to make sure people know where I'm coming from and make sure people know what I can do. You know?
Right. Okay, so now, are there any influences that you have on the music tip that you could say helped you develop your style as an artist?
Oh yeah, Currency, KRS-One, Nas, Lil Boosie.
Oh, Boosie, bad. Hey, that's my
Kendrick. And kind of a little bit Cole, but more Kendrick.
True.
Imagine all that, and then just imagine me holding that right here and just spitting my shit over it while that shit's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Just coming up into my own, you know, it's saying my own flow. And I just put that all together and just come up with what I can, you know? Yeah.
I mean, you got a real dope sound, bro. Like, it blew me away, man. Especially, I hate to keep bringing it up, like, but it was that song, that Heightened Consciousness, like, what drew me in was the instrumental. It was like, was that a live guitar? Or?
No, it was a sample, but it's live.
Yeah, man. And I'm like, this dude just flowed over a whole live guitar for like 5 minutes. And so how do you do your takes, like, when you recording? Because I heard some of your songs, and they honestly sound like one take all the way through.
Some of them, that's what I got surprised with too. Some of them I would have to do like 10 takes, maybe 20 takes, 30 takes. I think the most I've ever gotten to was, that I counted, was 32. But yeah, just breathing, controlling my breathing, talking with gum in my mouth so I can keep every part of my mouth lubricated, you know what I'm saying? So I can just be able to really talk and speak the words out. And I guess, what was that word? Repetition. There you go. Repetition. Just keep doing it.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So, why don't you tell us where we can find your music at?
Oh, my music's all over SoundCloud. It's actually all over Tidal, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music. The Heightened Consciousness video is about to come out, so you can find that on YouTube. The singles, the audio is on YouTube. SoundCloud again. Instagram, everybody follow me there. Krock The Indigo, simple. Yeah.
Any other platforms besides Instagram, like Facebook, Twitter?
Oh yeah, Facebook, Twitter, same thing.
Krock The Indigo?
Yep. Snapchat, same thing. If you want to snap me, it's girls, you already know what to do. Niggas. But yeah, you can find me anywhere.
So is there anything you got building up in 2017? Any shows, any performances, any new music dropping and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, this been a good year. I mean, I said last year, bro, this the year. Niggas be like, they say that shit, but nah, this the year. So on New Year's Eve, I was on stage performing. It felt so good. The ball dropped, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, thoughts, boy, thoughts, sorry. But besides that, I got the EP coming out in May, probably. Yeah, May. I'll do May. And I got the video shoot today, so for Heightened Consciousness. And that'll be on YouTube. Check it out. It's dope. That's Presence Multimedia.
Alright. So now we got to give the people a reason to check you out, man. You ready to spit these bars for us, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, let's get it. Alright, y'all. We in the basement. It's Swisher Pearl. I got Krock The Indigo down here. And we finna heat this motherfucker up, man. This is what we do, by the way. It's culture, you know? At the liquor store, swiping my Visa. Tell them keep the cups, I'm sipping straight out the leader. We might need golf clubs, how we tee up. Bean stuff in the wood like Cohibas. Pills stumping the sounds out the speakers. And me, I'm the furnace in the basement, watch me heat up. You know we running this shit, we try and keep up. They lend us their ears like they want us to speak up. At first they wasn't studying the coaching, but now they beat up. What's the word with these kids? I feel like they try and beat us. So to the shorty that made me his role model, Life ain't nothing but like, shares, and follows. Woke quotes, dope smoke, and Instagram models. Niggas can't think for themselves, they heads hollow. Pointing the pistol in every picture with no shame. Wanna be a shooter, but he ain't got no aim. Meanwhile, I'm plotting sit-downs with no name. Chop up some cocaine, fuel up on propane, then give her this cold flame. I'm promoting growth in my city, I'm broke game.
Pro game, like that. And all this time I spent reflecting. These mental efforts prove I am better than a common fella. They jealous, they under pressure, they breathless. My heart's supposed to be pure, but I couldn't care less. For the shit not concerning, turning pages, I make my progress just as common senses. Knowledge value, I'm worth a pretty penny. You sounding empty and lacking interest, is something missing. Creative flames are just burning, I let my pen extinguish. R.I.P. to rappers who think they hot and support the opinion. No description, nor discretion, use my mind as a weapon to show the world my efforts get on my level. I push the pedal, got no time for testing. I need that gold if it's metal. I got that gold on my road you can never tell. When you broken, you fed up, anxious to get the cheddar. You homeless and probably starving while knowing they shit for dinner. But that's other business. Doing donuts inside my head, I gotta wear the syndrome with me or not. But you can tell the difference. Just surrounded by bigots, you don't know that that's people that act like hoes when you host a better opinion. It's just common senses. These reflections are parallel to my life. I show and tell your BS is creating smell, so I dwell. Thinking to myself, never needing help, but my family be by my side. So I guess my final thread as I smoke, I think to myself, will they ever wake or is it just Zach and me by ourselves? Progressing, we make our trails, our minds are set to excel. And the one they wouldn't seem so believe me, rappers to snails. Quiet thought that excel. About atrocious, my flow is an ocean, is how I throw it. It's all in focus, written in quotes, as a bot can quote me. You better watch your minds and your pops as I'm going postal. My jacket straight, I'm talking Patrick Bateman, thoughts will harm you. I know my place, so get up out my way or I can form you. They call the emperors and I'm through and be like informer, man. I'm glad to see my fam, ain't seen my peeps in a minute. And word to Ashton from Barry Ash, we gon' spark a finish, man, that's common sense.
Hey.
All within me, common sense. These reflections is all within me. I'm bending phrases, ways not apply to the laws of physics. So get me or dismiss me, don't matter. We on the mission. Grinding, we take our turn. You know, typical rag to riches. Give you bastards the business. The Indian gang and culture is next. Bring your best opponents to finish.
That shit was live, bro. And y'all make sure y'all follow Krock The Indigo on all the social media platforms, man. Get into it with his sound. Fuck with the indie gang. And as always, I'm Swishy Pearl. If you can't catch me in the field, then I'm in the basement. It's Coach.
Coach, in the game, Krock.
Yeah.
Think about it.